Hey guys, welcome to the Light Paves Way. I'm Shez. So I'm going to get you a message this morning. I did have a vision. I do not think that this is connected to the reading, but I'm going to tell you anyway. If any of you have children that walk home on their own, tell them to walk in a busy, well-lit area. Do not walk through shortcuts, through little alleyways, fields. They need to walk in well-lit areas. I did see there was an adult. It's a child that's got new trainers, and I seen it was a mugging for the new trainers. So tell your children to stay in well lit areas, busy areas. Don't be walking off, taking shortcuts. So let's get into the reading. I'm going to be starting off with the tea leaf oracle and then jumping with some tarot. Again, all my messages are timeless, so I trust that whenever you are guided to one of my messages, there'll be something in there for you. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. There's no gender in tarot. We all hold masculine and feminine energies. So flip the roles if need be. I could be picking up on your energy, and I could be picking up on someone around you or the situation around you. So again, flip the roles if need be. So let's see. Vote money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. That's a nice card for the first one out. Some of you could be coming into some money. Torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding. Oh, some of your gifts are coming online too. Peacock. Beware of great pride. So when your gifts come online and you come into this money, there's a need to be careful. There's a need to, just be humble. Don't go out flaunting it, showing off. Because I feel that will be a downfall if you go out and just showing off, flaunting it, and just being reckless, with this money, with this spiritual development. Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. Yeah, there's a need to be careful, invest wisely, because it can be taken from you just like that if you're a bit silly with it. So invest wisely. Position of authority. With this money and this spiritual development, you're being placed in a position of authority. The divine is placing you in a position of authority, and they're trusting you with these gifts, and this money, this inheritance. You're being trusted. So just be careful. Invest in those gifts and money wisely. I can't say that enough. Disappointment in some affair. Unsuccessful plans. Yeah. Also be careful of you know, who comes into your life just before or just after you receive this inheritance and these spiritual gifts. Use your discernment, because some people know that you're receiving these gifts before you even do. So there's a need to use your discernment, because not everyone has your best interests at heart. Someone could be seeing, someone could be seeing that you are being placed in a position of authority, that you're abundant, you're coming into, you know, all these gifts and money and this prosperity, and they're heartbroken that they're no longer in your life. There could be some sort of plans here, you know, to come in and get back into your energy. But I feel, you know, if their plans are going to be unsuccessful, the Hierophant. So, yeah, so this is traditionals, expectations, conformity. It's I can't even say it. Institutions. Yeah, and this is spiritual wisdom, intellect. You're being put in a leadership role here, and you're being given some spiritual wisdom as well as money. The Knight of Cups reversed. So there's there's someone in your energy that feels that you do not deserve this this inheritance and these spiritual gifts. They feel that you haven't worked for this. This is someone that you've cut off with scissors here. This is someone that you've cut off in the past and broke away from. They're seeing, you know, that you're coming into this money and you've got these gifts, and they feel like you don't deserve them. But they haven't seen, you know, the work that you've put in behind the scenes. 10 of Wands reversed. Yeah, you've any burdens, any wounds that you've had, any toxicities that you've had, you know, you've released them. But this person that you've cut off is saying that you haven't. They feel that they're wow. So you've got someone in your energy that wants to reveal the truth about you. But they don't actually know the truth about you. They don't even know you, because you've cut this off. And it's given, with the Ten of Wands, it's given quite a while. Yeah, you've cut this person off quite a while ago. But they think that they still know you. Yeah. They feel that you do not deserve these blessings. Yeah, you released yourself. You released yourself from this person. All the pain and the grief that the past has caused you, you've released yourself from it. You've healed. You've healed. If there's any sort of, abuse that you've endured in the past, you've healed from that. This person's not letting up. Their plans, they may have wanted to return back to you, to get back in your energy, so they can enjoy your money, your gifts, your blessings. But they was unsuccessful. You've used your discernment. So now they're going round and they're gossiping, they're lying, slandering. They're not letting up. They're not letting up. They feel that they've got truth about you, that you haven't healed, you don't deserve what's all this abundance and all these blessings. The Five of Wands reversed. Yeah, this person was expecting to resolve, any issues that you had. But, you've already forgiven them. You haven't told them, but you've already forgiven them. You just, when you forgive someone, you don't have to have them back in your life. And forgive them at a distance and just move on, because that forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. So this person no longer has power over you. Yeah, you've moved on. You've moved on. You're much happier, much calmer. You've left this chaos behind. Yeah, and you've learned how to have boundaries. Some of you may have relocated, moved to a different location. But you now, you've got boundaries. You're protecting yourself, from these people from the past that you've let go of, that have abused you, that have been, that have betrayed you. Yeah, the only thing that you've got on your mind now is to expand, is to grow. Because underneath the deck we've got the Empress. Yeah, you're just concentrating on, on your growth, on your creations. You're not looking back. You are not looking back. The Hanged One. We always have the Hanged One in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, you're not looking back, and you're defending yourself from all these people. You can see that, but they're only coming back for selfish reasons. Only coming back for selfish reasons, and you know, you're not investing in them. Because of the King of Pentacles underneath the deck. Yeah, these people are just greedy. They're just greedy. Yeah, you're just realising that they're greedy, they're jealous, and that's why they're saying what they're saying, that you don't deserve it. You know, they're coming out with all sorts of lies. Strength reversed. Yeah. These people now are hoping, you know, when this money comes in, they're hoping that you'll self-sabotage by being prideful, by going out there, flashing the cash, you know, acting as if, oh, look at me, sort of thing. Yeah, they're hoping that you are going to self-sabotage. That's why you need to be aware of great pride. Invest wisely. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Yeah, there's you really need to plan ahead here. Plan ahead. You may need to work together. If you've got a lot of money coming through with this inheritance, you may need to seek advice from a financial advisor. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, you turn your back on these people, taking advice, you know, from professionals that can advise you where to invest this money wisely. You know, taking it, being very steady with how you spend and how you know, create with this money and with these spiritual gifts. By doing that, that's a form of, you know, self-love. You know, it is just, you know, being, because when you know, you're going out there spending it, you know, as if you've got holes in your pockets and you need to spend this money before it all falls out, you know, you're going to end up putting yourself in a position where, you know, that money is going to disappear very quickly, you know, and then you can't pay your rent, you can't pay your bills, you can't put food on the table, you can't invest in those things that you want to invest in. So you do have, you know, a new beginning here of self-love. People are aware of how much self-love you have got, and they're hoping that you will sabotage that. But there's a need to invest wisely. You may have someone coming in that wants to make a proposal. I want if this is a person that is coming in to make a proposal, that is I want to know whether this is a reliable. We do have the Knight of Pentacles here, which suggests that it's reliable, but with everything else surrounding, you know, the cards surrounding this reading, I just want clarification, because people can wear masks, and that's why you need to use your discernment. So is this offer the Four of Wands reversed? No. This is arguments. This offer that comes in straight after you receive this money, this inheritance, spiritual gifts. It may look genuine on the surface, but it's not. It's just going to lead to constant fights and arguments. So that is why you need to use your discernment. And we've got disappointment in some affair. Yeah, this person is only, you know, they're masking themselves. They're only coming in, you know, because you are coming into money. You are in a position of authority. I'm going to leave that there, guys. Yeah, just invest wisely. Take professional advice regarding, you know, this money and property that comes through. Just, you know, don't be silly with it. Invest wisely. And yeah, gonna leave that there. If this resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.